Sa dami-daming mga investing platforms, minsan nako-confuse na tayo saan ba talaga magandang mag-invest. Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you yung personal na ginagamit ko when it comes to mga platforms, from digital banks, to investing in stocks, to global stocks, and even cryptocurrency. I'm gonna share yung mga platforms that I'm currently using. And hopefully, this video could also give you an idea kung saan ba maganda mag-invest. So yeah, let's go! So let's start first with the low risk na mga vehicles. Dito papasok yung mga digital banks. Kasi most of digital banks right now, they give at least higher na interest rates compared sa traditional banks. And number one na personal na ginagamit ko, yung top one na digital bank for me is GoTime. I just really love yung interface nila, how smooth siya gamitin, very simple. At the same time, yung pinaka-favorite na feature ko talaga is yung you can have 5 na GoSave accounts. Meaning, pwede mong ma-divide yung pera mo. So, meron kang like savings fund, investing funds, play funds. So, pwede mo siyang ma-divide. May marami pa siyang features, but for me, GoTime, best talaga when it comes to digital banks. In terms naman of interest rate, hindi din siya ganun kalaki. Nasa around 3% yung interest niya per year. Pero in terms of like features, how easy it is to use, favorite ko talaga yung GoTime. Top 2 naman on my digital banks is Maribank. So, ginagamit ko siya for transferring yung funds ko. So, I have a traditional bank for my business source. So, meron tayong income pumapasok for business. Tinatransfer ko in Maribank. Sa Maribank, dun ko siya pinapatransfer dun sa mga different accounts ko. Yung kaganahan kasi with Maribank is that meron silang free fund transfer. And at the same time, sobrang ganda ng UI, mabilis, okay? Compared mo kasi with ibang mga digital banks, medyo loading. So, Maribank lang talaga maganda yung user experience mo. Pero simple lang siya, wala siyang maraming mga features. Kaya, the simple it is, mas naging favorite ko siya. And in terms of interest rate, okay din yung interest rate dyan, nasa 3.75% interest per year. And lastly, top 3 digital bank is Maya. So, si Maya naman, this is like a multifunctional na digital bank. So, maganda din yung interest rate niya. Meron siyang savings, may mga mission siya to increase yung interest rate mo. The same time, meron din siyang Maya Credit, meron din siyang Maya Black. Ito yung isa sa mga easy way for you to get into credit cards, yung Maya Black, na meron kang benefit kung saan pwede mo siyang gamitin in airport lounges. So, magandang benefit siya. But basically, sobrang daming mga benefits ni Maya. It's really like a multifunction na digital bank. Now, honorable mention is CIMB kasi ginagamit ko si CIMB for Dragonfy Save. So, I'm investing kasi in the stock market using Dragonfy, and through CIMB, pwede mo kasi siyang automatic, instant na you can deposit and withdraw using CIMB. Kaya, honorable mention, CIMB. So, again, GoTime, my favorite, number 1. Next would be Maribank. Next is Maya. Honorable mention CIMB. Anyway, meron tayong video about that kung saan I really break down yung mga pros and cons or mga features ng each digital banks here in the Philippines. I'll just put the link down in the description. You could also check that out. Ngayon, let's proceed sa mga moderate investments. Dito papasok yung investing in the stock market or mga funds. Now, before I proceed, if you're interested to any of these platforms, I'll just put the links down in the description. You could use my link. And full disclosure, some of these links are affiliate links, meaning if you use my link, I get a little compensation in return and it supports this channel. However, some of these links, you'll also get rebates in return. Let's say, for example, in Dragonfy, depending on your deposit, you and I can both get up to 1,500 as a bonus. So again, if you use any of my links down in the description, you really support this channel. Now, balik tayo sa mga moderate platforms, investing platforms. Now, when it comes to investing in the stock market, I'm personally using Call Financial because they are the OG in terms of mga stock brokers. They're really proven na and tested na at yung hindi naglalag, right? At the same time, super happy ako kasi may receive akong email na Call Financial is currently developing a mobile app. So, hopefully, ma-check natin yan in our upcoming videos. But yeah, so far at least happy ako na meron silang innovation. But my favorite stockbroker talaga that I'm using is Dragonfy. Kasi sobrang modern lang talaga ng UI, sobrang easy to use. May mobile apps lang na very user-friendly. Even yung anak ko, she knows how to invest because of the Dragonfy mobile app. So yeah, yan yung 2 platforms I'm using when it comes to investing in the stock market. Call Financial kasi OG, okay, and the same time Dragonfy because of its modern interface. Now, in terms naman of investing in mga funds, kung saan instead of you picking yung mga stocks individually, meron na mga fund managers who'll do the investing for you. And you could also do this through Dragonfy. Meron din naman sa Call Financial pero hindi ako nag-invest ng funds doon. I do investing sa funds in my Dragonfy account. So yeah, that is for the local stock market. Now, how about yung global stocks? So, let's say, for example, you're interested in investing in like Facebook, interested in investing in Tesla stocks, interested in investing in Google. So, you can actually invest in global stocks individually using tinatawag na GoTrade. Now, quick disclaimer, this is a global platform, meaning hindi siya local. And when it comes to mga global platforms, nababan yan with SEC. Kasi, I don't know, ayaw nila tayo mag-invest outside, di ba? But yeah, invest at your own risk na pwede siyang maban and hindi mo siya ma-access, tulad ng what happened to Interactive Brokers, tulad ng what happened to eToro that they have to pull out, giving access to mga Filipino users. So there's a risk na ganun yung mangyari. But personally, I'm doing some experiment with GoTrade, kung saan, yeah, you can really invest in mga individual US stocks. However, yung ginagawa ko ngayon in terms of experiments is I'm actually investing in mga ETFs, kung saan these are like mutual funds pero tradable in the stock market. Kaya siya tinatawag na ETF, Exchange Traded Funds. An example of these Exchange Traded Funds is like VOO, kung saan it's tracking the S&P 500. This is like the 500 biggest stocks in the United States. So instead na ikaw individually magpipick ng mga stocks, you just invest in the index dun sa ETF, and then meron ka ng 500, okay? May exposure ka na sa 500 biggest stocks in the United States. So yeah, I'm personally using GoTrade, and so far smooth naman yung experience ko. And in fact, I have a video for that. Probably I'll just put a link in the description if you're interested to learn about GoTrade. So yeah, that is it. That is my platforms that I'm using when it comes to global and local stocks. Call Financial, Dragonfly, I'm using GoTrade for my global stocks. Now, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga higher risk investments. Saan ba ako nag-i-invest, especially in terms of cryptocurrency? Now, let's talk first sa local exchanges here in the Philippines. So far, na-try ko na GCrypto, GoCrypto ng GoTime, CoinsPH, Maya, and so far, when it comes to fees, at least happy ako na meron pala na spot trading talaga, coins.ph. And so far, sobrang smooth din ng experience ko from depositing and then magte-trade ka kasi spot na eh. And in fact, very minimal lang talaga yung difference niya if you go invest also in mga global exchanges din. Kaya I'd say coins.ph, sobrang okay. However, I don't keep most of my crypto in coins, tinatransfer ko siya. So, I just use coins.ph for me to deposit easily, tapos ma-convert to crypto, and from my crypto, tinatransfer ko siya sa mga other exchanges or other wallets ko. Now, in terms naman of global crypto exchange, and by the way, sa coins.ph kasi, wala kasi siyang mga features like earn feature, nakikita ng interest yung investments mo. Kaya that's why I transfer them to global exchanges. So, what I'm currently using when it comes to global exchanges, number one is OKX. Okay, OKX kasi maganda yung earn features nila. Mataas yung mga rates na binibigay nila sa kanilang cryptocurrency. And of course, OKX, also another 10 out of 10 na crypto exchange based sa mga website tulad ng CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, maganda yung ratings niya. However, OKX kasi is banned, okay? Meaning, hindi mo na siya ma-access via the App Store. Pero I believe nasa Android pa naman sa Play Store, and you could also still access naman the website. Pero again, just like what happened to Binance before, kung saan hindi mo na ma-access talaga din, yan yung isa sa mga risk. Pero ngayon, Binance kasi meron ng parang backdoor, di ba? So, nagiging legit na daw. But yeah, we'll still see. Yung second naman na exchange that I'm currently using is Gate.com. So, ito under the radar pa siya with SEC. But so far, yung kagustuhan ko with Gate.com is that you also have the ability to buy mga global stocks na spot talaga. Meaning, real stocks. Hindi yung synthetic, hindi yung CFD. Real stocks talaga. And I'm still yet to experience receiving dividends by buying these mga stocks using Gate. But this is another alternative if you want to invest in global stocks using a crypto platform. So you could also invest in mga ETFs. You could also directly invest in Facebook, in Google, in Tesla, sa mga big companies na ito. In the US, you could also invest using Gate. However, when it comes lang to their earn feature, hindi din ganun kalaki yung earn features nila. Pero yung nagustuhan ko with Gate is that meron silang automatic investing. Meaning, set and forget, you could do that. In fact, meron akong experiment dyan. You can also check the link down in the description about yung experiment ko with Gate.com. So, OKX kasi, wala yung feature na yun. And so far, when it comes to Gate, maganda yung ability to buy stocks. Meron silang automatic investing feature. So yeah, those are the crypto exchange that I'm using locally, coins.ph. Globally, there's OKX and Gate.com. Again, if you're interested to any of these platforms, you can just check out the links down in the description below. So yeah, those are the investing platforms that I'm currently using. And I'm curious, how about ikaw? Ano ba yung mga platforms that you're using? Let me know in the comment section down below.